Top news: Bill Maher tells actor he's crazy woke for refusing to judge Islam over its treatment of women. You would never allow something like that to happen in this country, Maher told Cryer of laws in Muslim countries requiring women to cover their face. Bill Maher called 2.5 Men star Jon Cryer crazy woke after the actor refused to criticize Islam over its strict dress code for women while on Maher's Club Random podcast on Sunday. The show was off to a rocky start after Maher brought up the presidential election, and Cryer dismissed Maher's point that the illegal immigration issue hurt the Democratic Party. Maher moved on to address the decline of Western standards in areas like London, where nearly 4 million people self-identified as Muslim in the 2021 census. He referenced a 60 Minutes report where a woman was screamed at for walking through a Muslim neighborhood in London while wearing a skirt. The point of it was that there are places in Western civilizations that are not run by Western standards, and that doesn't mean they're just different, he told Cryer. We should agree that women should be able to wear what they want, Maher continued. If you don't agree with that, you're not a liberal to begin with. Cryer pushed back on Maher's point, saying that while he agreed that women should be able to wear what they want, there were many places around the world where women didn't have the freedom to dress how they'd like. In many places they used to get catcalled all the time, Cryer argued, which Maher scoffed at. A lot of us used to happen, but what's going on now in the world? Maher replied, would you really want to have your wife live in Gaza or somewhere else, where she would have to cover up? Cryer was reluctant to criticize the strict rules for women in these places, saying, it's not my culture. You won't judge it? Maher asked. I'm not going to judge it, Cryer replied. No, that's crazy woke to me, Maher remarked. The talk show host, who frequently rails against the far left, said liberals who accept intolerance in the name of diversity had gone off the rails. That's where it went off the rails, when we became so tolerant that we tolerate intolerance, Maher said. You would never allow something like that to happen in this country. Later, the pair argued over woke politics within the Democratic Party and illegal immigration hurting Democrats in the election. Maher argued that stupid wokeness got Trump re-elected along with the open borders policies of the Biden administration. Cryer, who quipped he was stupid woke at the start of the show, claimed the real reason why President-elect Donald Trump won the election was because Americans hated inflation, black women, and transgender people. I think Americans hate inflation. They hate inflation, they hate riots, they hate black women, and they hate trans people. They just spent hundreds of millions of dollars demonizing trans people, and that's disgusting, Cryer remarked to Maher's dismay. Oh, Jon, Maher sighed heavily. We shouldn't talk politics.